Hello, gonna be checking out more Fire Pro Wrestling World because I finally figured out, I think, why, like, veteran players of this game tend to say you can only play Wrestling World now. You can't really go back to other Fire Pros. And I mean that in a good way. So why am I downloading over 2,000 items now? Well, it's not really, it's just checking them because I'm subscribed to over 2,000 items from Steam Workshop for this game. Why did I do that? Because I was feeling not so satisfied with the included wrestlers that the game comes with, and that the DLC comes with. I mean, there's only, quote unquote, only like some low 100. It was like 120 or something of them, and they're, I don't know, they just weren't really my thing. I don't want this music playing. So, where can I go where it won't kick into it? Anyway, they just felt like they had different detail levels in their artwork. Some were very simple, some were very ornate. It was just, and then even their sort of ability level seemed to vary widely. Maybe it was due to my low ability level, but some of them just kind of got whooped. And some of them, a lot of them, their move sets just felt kind of uninteresting. Like, I don't know. Some of them had fancy hairdos, I guess. But anyway, I wasn't really getting into it with the default wrestlers and the DLC wrestlers. So I thought, well, heck, I'm going to go back to trying user-created content because, I don't know, I guess that feels like what this game was really made for. It's kind of like Spike passing the baton and saying, this is as far as we can take Fire Pro. It's over to the users now, and thank goodness we have some amazing creators. So all of those 2,000 plus items that I subscribe to are from a single creator in the Steam Workshop. So let's go there and check it out. I'll show you what I subscribed to. So you can get there through library. Maybe there's a better way, I don't know. Fire Pro and then Workshop. So this is the Fire Pro Wrestling World Workshop front page. I find it hard to navigate this whole workshop site thing, but I favorited some stuff. So I favorited the collections of theirs that I subscribed to, and aside from Masters of the Universe and the Fire Pro Wrestling D, it's the other collections here. So 1980s WWF, Pioneer Era 2, that's 1865 to 1965. Puroresu, that's pro wrestling characters from Japan, or pro wrestling organizations. But anyway, people who wrestled in pro wrestling organizations in Japan. Territories 2, which is kind of their catch-all. And they had to make a second one, and that's 1965 to 1989. They had to make a second Territories collection because they said they ran out of room, which means I guess they had 1,000. They have 1,000 characters in this one. Pioneer Era, another 1865 to 1965. I guess, oh wait, maybe they ran out of room in that one too. I don't know. And then referees, they got a bunch of referees you can download, which is cool. So, like, this Territories one, we have 1,000 items, and it seems to be all wrestlers. Like, they don't seem to use additional, like, moves or art pieces or anything. They just use what's available in the game currently, which is nice and tidy, you could say. And they tend to have a tiny little blurb about each character. So this is a luchador from the 1960s, Antonio Montoro. And their wrestlers don't look spectacular, maybe. They just look like wrestlers, which is kind of cool. So, you know, I got over 2,000 wrestlers they've made, and they've been doing this since DJKM77 appears to have been doing this since at least the Fire Pro Returns days, because if you go to their YouTube channel, DJKM77, you'll find edits, their videos they've recorded of edits from Fire Pro Returns. And those videos go back as far as 9 years ago. What else? Oh, so if you go to their workshop front page, you can click this link at the top to their workshop. They do have other collections of more modern stuff, but also if you click workshop items, I think it's sorted by the most recent stuff, I guess. That's the only way to sort it. I don't know. I don't know why there aren't more ways to sort it. But if that is the case, then this is the most recent stuff, and this came out in May 17th. So they just added like a half dozen wrestlers. That's from January. It's also from January. February, so okay, maybe it's only like 3. Yeah, they added 3 more wrestlers on May 17th. So they're still making wrestlers, and hopefully that'll keep going. So I'm following them, so hopefully that means when they add more wrestlers, I'll get an alert or something. I don't know, because I want to keep getting their pre-90s wrestlers anyway. So that's basically what I did. I subscribed to those collections of theirs of pre-90s wrestlers, basically, and the referees. So yeah. And of course, once you subscribe to the wrestlers and it downloads them, you have to move them, because they come in. This is not what I want. Hello. Maybe I need to do cache creation because of that pause, or to get rid of that pause. I don't know. If you go to wrestler edit. Oh, that ain't it. Oh gosh. It is team edit. Transfer wrestler. So when they first come in, they're in this group called retire. And you have to transfer them out of retire into a team. So I made a team organization, and then a team stable that I put in that organization, or whatever these are called. And then I moved them all in, and you basically have to like select one by one. And so with over 2,000, that took a while, but that's what I did. That's how I did it. There's utilities that you can install outside of the game, like the mod pack, it's called, that lets you sort of mass transfer wrestlers and mass sort wrestlers and stuff. But I got myself into trouble. I kind of messed up my install of the game with mod pack before. It does a whole bunch of stuff, and I got the settings all weird. So I didn't want to do that, so I just did it manually. It took a little bit, but not as long as you might think. So I got them all into this team, and then I guess I used configure team, and you can delete your team, and I'm not even going to highlight it here because I'm really paranoid about accidentally deleting this team. That would suck. But I deleted all the other teams, which moves, so that basically moved all the, Spike, all the wrestlers that came with the game and with the DLC, that moved them to the retire thing. So now in retire are all basically the default Spike created wrestlers. They're all in retire, and the reason I put them in there is because when I tell the matchmaking to pick a random wrestler, it won't pick characters who are in the retire section, I think. Which is what I want, because I don't want to mix wrestlers from different creators, because I don't know how balanced they'll be, you know? Like, I keep forgetting this creator's name or handle. But anyway, gosh, I have it right in T-Minute. DJKM77, I don't know how, you know, their idea of wrestler strength, you know, total overall ability compares with Spike's, so there might be a difference there. Maybe their wrestlers tend to be weaker or stronger, or, you know, weaker or stronger in certain ways. So I didn't want to mix, I didn't want to be doing Spike characters versus this creator's characters, so I just got rid of Spike's characters, or at least I put them in retire so they won't get picked randomly. So all I really want to do is random exhibition matches with, you know, cool wrestlers, and I wasn't just into the wrestlers in this game, in this Fire Pro, and it didn't really feel like a Fire Pro to me, because, you know, the previous Fire Pros, they Spike, or the creators, the team, even before they were at Spike, they could just put in whoever they wanted because they weren't worrying about licensing the wrestlers, except in sort of spin-off games like Fire Pro Joshi for PC Engine, long time ago. But so they just basically put in the wrestlers that they thought were cool, and you know, it was all sort of under the table. But for World, they went with, you know, licensing, and so they could only really put in the wrestlers that they licensed. And I wonder if that, I don't know, that changed the feeling of the game, and I wonder if they were as inspired to make those wrestlers as they were when they were just able to make whoever they wanted, you know. Anyway, the game only comes with 3 wrestlers: Mr. Judgment, Red Shoes Uno, and Daichi Murayama. I suppose those are probably real referees from Japan? I don't know. But so, since I got that referees collection from this creator, whose name I yet again forgot, Gorilla Monsoon, sweet, who is also in as a wrestler, now I have all these other referees to stick in, so that's cool. Also, I've set the CPU to level 6 because I was getting... There's just these bizarre comebacks that kind of felt out of nowhere and way overpowering when I was trying to place against CPU level 7 out of 10, so that it just didn't feel right. It's funny too, because in the earlier Fire Pros, I seem to get good matches out of level 4 out of 10, but here I have to set it to 6, so I don't know what that says exactly. Anyway, so now when I do random select, it just picks, you know, from those 2,000 plus edit characters, basically, from JDKM77. Is that even... DJKM77, gosh dang it. Yeah, also, one thing that was kind of bugging me about the Spike characters was that a lot of them only had one costume, and I think all of DJ's wrestlers have at least 2 costumes. I like this guy's costumes too. This guy's only got the 2, and it's just a difference of knee pads. Oh well, let's give him the knee pads. Oh wait, yeah, why not? So, in theory, these are all real historical wrestlers. I'm gonna look these guys up, because now I'm curious about, like, maybe this is gonna be my tool for learning about pro wrestling history. I never thought I was interested in pro wrestling history, but I don't know. It could be interesting. What do we got on Butch Reed Google? Oh man, dude's ripped. He was a professional wrestler and football player. Bruce Franklin Reed. He played college football at University of Central Missouri. Okay, so he didn't play professional football. He had high-profile tag team matches in the World Wrestling Federation, such as the first Survivor Series main event and World Championship Wrestling, WCW, where he held the championship with Ron Simmons as Doom. Oh, he died in 2021, age 66. Oh man, heart attacks, complications from COVID-19. Dang, he was 66. Anyway, he was a super buff dude, and apparently, did some stuff in WCW and WWF. How about Black Gordman? It's a name. Black Gordman. Did I mean Black Goldman? Well, there don't seem to be any articles about him. There are some articles that mention Black Gordman. I'm gonna have to search outside of Wikipedia. He was a Mexican wrestler, real name Victor Manuel Barajas. I don't know how to pronounce that correctly. Pro Wrestling Fandom Wiki. He's a retired Mexican professional wrestler who belongs to the same family. Does that mean actual, like, family, or like wrestling group? As Mil Mascaras, Dos Caras, and Alberto Del Rio. Let's see what their real names are. Mil Mascaras is... It doesn't say... Oh, Ricardo Duran. But that's different than... It doesn't even say his real name here. That's kind of lame. It's not a great article. It's not really an article at all. Anyway, he wrestled in the Mexican National Heavyweight, or he was in the Mexican National Heavyweight Championship. I don't know if he won it, I can't tell. This is a bad article on fandom. How about Lucha Wiki? Real name Victor Manuel Gonzalez Barajas, nicknames El Diablo Rojo, the Red Devil. Debuted in 1953. National Heavyweight title, NWA America's Tag Team titles. NWA Texas Tag Team titles. NWA American Tag Team titles. Georgia Tag Team titles. No actual, like, writing about him, though. Oh wait, here's something. SoCalUncensored.com. What? Black Gordman had become a genius in generating heat from Mexican wrestling fans in the Southwest and Southern California. Longtime partner Great Goliath. They both made a point of claiming to be from New Mexico rather than Mexico. He was a part of the 70s tag team that was greatly successful in both raising the ire of fans and in winning multiple tag team titles in various promotions. Born in 1936 in Mexico, he was a vendor in the wrestling arenas of Mexico. Debuted in the early 60s as Victor Mendoza, this says. Eventually settled on the identity of Black Gordman. Defeated Pantera Negra for the Mexican National Heavyweight title on September 6, 1966. He'd been given an acting part opposite Lucha Libre legend El Santo in the movie El Tesoro de Dracula. Isn't that like The Lover of Dracula or something? Which was released in 1969. Began working with Mike LaBelle's Los Angeles wrestling promotion in 1969. Long rivalry with Mil Mascaras. He lost his hair in a mask versus hair match against Mil Mascaras in September 9th, 1969 at the Olympic Auditorium in Los Angeles. Did they like shave his head? Doesn't say. He earned his first America's Heavyweight Singles title by defeating Mascaras on November 5th, 1971. There's all kinds of stuff. His pairing with the late Great Goliath, for which wrestling fans have the fondest memories. Together they held the America's Tag Team titles 18 times, in addition to winning all these other tag team titles. Okay, well that's enough of that. Let's just go. I mean, I'm sure that that partner of his is in here as well, and I could put them in a tag team match if I wanted. I was also reading the HTML back on Wrestling World Punk Game Facts, so if I'm able to remember, I, in theory, now know how to do some of the turnbuckle stuff that I didn't have quite figured out before. You have to mostly use the, well, it's funny too, because what I had been calling like the strong, medium, and heavy, or the light, medium, and heavy buttons are actually like something like small, medium, and big. That's interesting. Also, if you go to move list, the S is for, is that like specialty moves or something? I'm not sure what that means, but maybe they're better at those, or they do more damage with those. And then F is their finisher. So his finisher is a jump from the on top of the turnbuckle or post or whatever. So you have to get up there, then hit the small and medium buttons, and he'll do a diving lariat as that's his finisher, which in theory could finish off the opponent right there and then. I don't know. Also, the move list is handy for seeing the names of the characters, because I always forget the names of the wrestlers. So Butch Reed, Black Gordman. Butch, get him, Butch. Ow. Okay. Oh, and like turnbuckle stuff, if you slam somebody into the turnbuckle, then you run at them and you push, I think maybe hold the big button. It'll do a move on them, like a running jump kick or something. Or if you press and I think hold the medium button, it'll do like a springboard attack or something. And then if you go and grapple them while they're slammed up against the turnbuckle, you need to use the big button to do a special, like, turnbuckle grapple. And you can do a direction with that to get a variety of turnbuckle grapple moves. Dang. But see, now I feel like what I wanted. I feel like I got what I wanted, which is basically just a ton of wrestlers, just a ton of old school like wrestling, which is what I liked playing around with in earlier Fire Pros. Not that I've done a ton of it in any Fire Pro, but that's what I liked about them. Just the sense that it's just this sort of bottomless well of just tough wrestler guys that all have different move sets and look a little different from each other and play a little different. This music, as usual, is a track. Well, there's a bunch of tracks, but you have to pick manually, so it's not like random, or it's not like going through a bunch of them. I could put them all together into a single track, but I don't know, then it would just play them all from the beginning in order, which would get a little old. They're ripped from my PC Engine arcade, what's that called? Arcade card disc, Fire Pro Joshi for PC Engine, which fortunately has some pretty cool music tracks that are YouTube safe even. Most of them don't have vocals, and maybe that's why I've left this one on for a while. I kind of like the vocal in this. So what I just figured out, he got that yesterday, is that, well, I may be making this up, but if you pick your opponent up off the mat, they'll stand there stunned. Well, if they're in bad shape, they may stand there stunned. Okay, I'm not paying attention, I'm gonna get whooped. And so you can then do back grapples. I think you're maybe a little more likely to win a grapple after picking him up. Maybe that's not actually true, but in my mind it sounds good. So that kind of expands your offensive arsenal as you get deeper into a match and your opponent is a little wobbly on their feet. You can start picking them up and do stuff to him. Or he'll do it to me if he wants. Okay. Oh wow, he let me get behind him. So like if I pick him up, no, pick him up. Oh, he just got out of that immediately. Shoot. The CPU really likes to do these little repositions that they really didn't get anything out of doing. Oh man, he's in bad shape. Oh, and I was reading in the fact, apparently your turnbuckle moves, you can hit a different button to do different dives off the turnbuckle. Apparently the big button from the turnbuckle is for use against standing opponents, whereas light and medium are for use against prone opponents. And I'm not sure if is there a medium plus, hang on, jump from post, small, medium, big. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, is there a small plus medium? Yeah, there is. That's my finisher. That's diving lariat. I gotta try to do that. Oh, I think it was like if you run... that's not medium. Dang it. If you run toward the... Oh, he's not climbing up there. Is that it? He missed. But that's not encouraging. God, he got up. He was just faking. Oh, I'm tired now. Great. Oh, right into a pin, huh? He's not even trying to squirm out of it. Get out of here, I gotta take a little rest. Give it up, people. Shoot. Come on. Oh, let's do the turnbuckle thing. Oh, shoot, I wanted to do a turnbuckle thing to him, you scumbag. I can't do it. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay, let's just do immediate. I can't do nothing. This is bad. Light. No. No. Butch Reed, come on. Is that my name? Yeah, come on, Butch. Get it together. Give it up, crowd. You gotta help me. Pump me up. Oh no. Oh man. Shit, I totally blew that. Why? Why did he just... Yeah, you don't want to try messing with that. God, I can't win a single stinking grapple right now. That was fortunate. Ah! I got myself tired out again. The crowd liked it too. God, he got up just in time again. Uh-oh. Oh, sweet, that worked. I had moved offline a bit, but... Alright, well... Didn't get to try my finisher. Power slam to hook leg pinfall. That's kind of a cool takedown, actually. Alright, so... Y to delete all entries, it resets. See, I didn't think of this last time, but... So when you clear off your wrestlers with Y, it resets your 1P control setting here to CP, and I think what that suggests to me is that this game was basically made for what's called simming, what players call simming, which is just, you know, doing CPU versus CPU matches, because that seems to be what a lot of people use Fire Pro for. That's not my thing currently, and hasn't been before. I guess probably because I'm not exactly a wrestling fan, you know, wrestling on its own. I just like video games, so you know, people like to simulate matches between their favorite wrestlers and make fantasy matches or recreate actual matches that took place, but I don't know any of that stuff. I just want to play a video game, so what it should do, of course, is keep whatever setting is here when you clear out the entries, but it doesn't do that, which is annoying. And it's not a thing that was a problem in previous Fire Pros that did not have this whole new matchmaking screen they made for Wrestling World here. Anyway, but if people were not mostly doing simming, then they would have complained about this. Somebody would have brought this up and it would have got fixed, because it's super annoying to have to reset that if you're actually wanting to control a wrestler yourself and, you know, not doing simming, essentially. Anyway, give me another pair here. Rocky Moran versus Salvatore Bellomo. Okay. I'm still curious and I'm going to look these people up. Rocky Moran. That's a pretty good name. American race car driver? No. American motorsports racing driver? No. That's Rocky Moran Jr. Rocky Moran wrestler. How about that? WrestlingData.com. Facts. That's not readable. Come on. IMDb. Something in 1984. Some movie. Rocky Moran sadly passed away, age 53 in 2005. gosh, there isn't much on Rocky Moran. Okay, I'm gonna have to zoom in on this very cryptic WrestlingData.com page. Oh, he's born in Northern Ireland. Date of birth 1952. Date of death 2005. Alias Schick Scott, Dennis McMillan, Lee Hippie, Rocky Moran. No biographical data. Well, he was an Irish wrestler of some sort. Born in 52. Tag partner with Dave Finlay. Alright, well, there isn't a whole lot on Google came up with about Rocky Moran. Let's see, Salvatore E. Bellomo. Belgian professional wrestler. There's a Wikipedia article on him. Oh, I smacked my lips, that's gross. His career spanned over 40 years. He is perhaps best known for his... This is Salvatore E. Bellomo. Perhaps best known for his appearances in the United States with the World Wrestling Federation in the 80s and with Eastern Championship Wrestling in the 90s. Under the ring name Salvatore Bellomo. I don't think I ever heard of Eastern Championship. Oh, ECW? I've heard of that, okay. He died in 2019. Man, these wrestlers... They don't tend to live super long. It's too bad. Age 67. Cancer. He was born in Belgium of Italian descent. His character in the WWF was that of an Italian immigrant who spoke broken English. He wrestled in a technical style with his signature moves including a back dropkick, flying head scissors, and crossbody block. Later in his career, he adopted a brawling powerhouse style with his signature moves being the pizza splash, oh no, and a mule kick. He toured the UK as Tino Salvador in the early 70s. He lost a match in the Royal Albert Hall in London. He was on World of Sport. In 75, he was wrestling in Guadalajara, Mexico City as Adonis Romano in 6-man tag team matches. Wow. Then he spent 2 years wrestling in Austria and Germany before relocating to Canada in late 1977. He was in a promotion called Stampede Wrestling. A year later, he joined Vancouver promotion NWA All-Star Wrestling. He and Mike Sharp defeated the Iron Sheik and Texas Outlaw to win the NWA Canadian Tag Team Championship in 78. They lost their titles in 79. He won a title again, International Wrestling Enterprise from Tokyo in 78. Pacific Northwest Wrestling, hey, that's where I am. 79 to 80 in Portland, Oregon. He was all over. NWA Hollywood Wrestling in Los Angeles, California. World Wrestling Federation starting in 1982. A babyface Italian wrestler to replace Bruno Sammartino. Anyway, let's go. Rocky Moran, about whom Northern Irish wrestler about whom little is known, versus Salvatore E. Bellomo, a Belgian of Italian heritage, who was in the WWF and stuff. Oh, this guy's got a sweet mustache. Wait, what's my name again? Rocky Moran. What's my finisher? European uppercut? Canadian backbreaker, front grapple. Oh, it's a small, medium front grapple. That's simple enough. This got the onesie strap thing. What do you even call that? A singlet? Or, I don't know. Singlet's just a... I don't know. We're Christmas killers. Me and Salvatore. Oh, it worked. That was how I pinned the other guy, but that one didn't go into a pin. I mean, in the last match with a totally different wrestler, right? Oh, wait, his strap shifted sides. That's confusing. Oh, well. I guess that's just how it goes. That looks kind of painful. Sell it. Sell it, Salvatore. Oh, dang. Okay, now I'm just mashing out of panic. Those turnbuckle moves are weird. Oh, cool. This guy's got a lot of submissions. Gosh, dang, I was trying to Irish whip him for some dumb reason. He tried out his strikes. That throw is like everybody has that throw. It's just like up plus light or whatever, up plus small. Ah, shoot. Now, what was the point of that repositioning? Who knows? I wonder if DJKM77's, did I get the name almost right? I wonder if there was a tool to like convert wrestlers from Fire Pro Returns, because like if you look through his videos in, well, apparently he used to run a website about, maybe, I don't know what it was about, something to do with Fire Pro. Oh shoot, big swing tech move. Wow. But he'll like link people who ask about it because apparently it went down at some point, or he just stopped, paying to host it. And all this stuff, he's got a ton of edits apparently in a certain format PS2 saves in a Google Drive archive that's still up. So if you really wanted to play with his Fire Pro Returns edits, they're still out there and you can grab them and play them in Fire Pro Returns, which is still available for download from the PlayStation 3 online store for $9.99, I think. That's how I got it. But there doesn't seem to be much point in doing that because he has basically seemingly converted tons of them. I don't know if he had to completely redo them or what. But anyway, he's got over 2,000, well over 2,000 probably. I haven't even looked at his like 1990s plus wrestlers. It's probably at least another 1,000, so you're looking at like 3,000 wrestlers this one creator has put in a workshop for this game. It's nuts, man. And he's still making them. It's amazing. And they seem like really solid wrestlers. It's not like they're just like, they don't feel like they're just total copy and paste of move lists and stuff. And the costumes all look good. They've got multiple costumes. I mean, it's like I found DJ because I was Googling like who are the best Fire Pro edit creators, and he was consistently mentioned as one of the like two best. The other one that was kind of mentioned as being just the top. I mean, there's kind of a handful who were frequently cited as being the top ones, but like if you're looking for like the top two that I found people kind of indicating was me. I mean, and there's no, people have different preferences, but In the little Googling I did, DJ and then another creator called Otaku, something, seem to be the most cited. This might have all been from like one Reddit thread, I don't know, but... And I checked out Otaku's stuff, and I just kind of liked... I kind of liked the look of the visual style of DJ's stuff a little more. This is kind of more of a... just kind of, not realistic exactly, but kind of solid style. Like, it's not trying to be too flashy. They're just kind of good-looking characters. And also, it really seems to have a cool, just really thorough historical knowledge. Oh man, how do I keep missing that? Like, can they be too close to the turnbuckle to jump on, I guess? Okay, what was my finisher? Was it just neutral, small, medium? Neutral, small, medium, I guess. Is there a... Oh, okay, there is no, like, direction for plus small plus medium. It's just one small medium move. I don't think I have this guy worn down nearly enough to do my small medium on him. Yeah, I can't even do a small grapple at the moment. Ouch. This is not going well. I think I just mistimed it. He's gonna get out of that, but it's okay. Also, I discovered that, like, characters can have a pin move on medium, like how Fire Pro used to work, instead of on R2, which in this game definitely does a pin. But, like, one of these classic wrestlers from DJ had a pin on medium, or on, wait, what is it, big, medium? Yeah, okay, medium. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Gruesome. Rocky Moran. Canadian backbreaker. I wonder if that was a specialty of his. Or wait. Was that his, small medium? Was I not paying attention to what I was doing? How can I see his moves? Can I, like, bring his move list up here? No. Okay, let's go back in, because I want to see if... Oh yeah, it was his finisher, so I did it. Wow. Well, that's the point of doing a finisher, then. Jeepers. Canadian backbreaker on... I was going to say no, because his opponent there was not Canadian. He was Italian, Belgian, and I was... Mexican? Wait, no, what was my guy? Oh man, Rocky Moran. Oh, Rocky Moran was Northern Irish, right? So, yeah, I'm no Canadian in any of them, except that I think it was Salvatore did wrestle in Vancouver or something. Anyway, let's go. Tiger Mask 3, Ed Virag. I'm finding these little historical things fascinating. This is going to have to be the last one, though. Tiger Mask 2, of course. those of you watching at home can Google this faster than I can on my phone. Tiger Mask Professional Wrestling, but how many Tiger Masks are there? Let's go to the Wikipedia article on Tiger Mask. History. In the early 80s, a booker in the New Japan Pro Wrestling promotion licensed the character and created a real-life Tiger Mask, originally portrayed by Satoru Sayama, to help boost their junior heavyweight division. In the United States, Tiger Mask was the first wrestler to simultaneously hold the WWF Junior Heavyweight Championship and NWA World Junior Heavyweight Championship. Sayama played the role until 1983, when he left New Japan due to his hatred for the backstage politics of professional wrestling in general. Blah, blah, blah. So he was in Japan and the US, in WWF, NWA. In '84, the rights to the Tiger Mask gimmick were bought by All Japan Pro Wrestling, given to Mitsuhara Misawa. He carried on some of the same feuds in Japan. He gave up the mask in the middle of a match to wrestle as himself in 1990. Koji Kanemoto of New Japan became the third Tiger Mask in 1992, but was unsuccessful due to the dominance of Jushin Thunder Liger. He could never win a title, lost the mask in a mask vs. mask match against Thunder Liger in 1994. Since '95, the name Tiger Mask has been held by Yoshihiro Yamazaki. I guess that's who we got here. He was trained directly by Sayama, who was the first Tiger Mask. So this guy's basically the direct student of Tiger Mask 1. Wait a second, that's Tiger Mask 4. Oh. So it was Koji Kanemoto who was, right, I just read that, became the third Tiger Mask in 1992, but was unsuccessful due to the dominance of Thunder Liger. He never won a title. Well, okay, that's who I am here, Koji Kanemoto, and I'm fighting Ed Virag. This is awesome, man. I just kind of dig this. Ed Virag's an old schooler. Ed Virag Ebner was a Hungarian wrestler, born 1912, died 1951. Oh my gosh, he was so young. Age 39 in Greece, he died 1951. He competed in the men's freestyle light heavyweight at the 1936 Summer Olympics. He worked in Hungary, Germany, France, Switzerland, and for the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, in North America. He worked in Canada, New York City, Mid-Atlantic, St. Louis, Minnesota, Chicago, and Kansas. That's all Wikipedia has. Cool, okay, so we have a totally unsuccessful Tiger Mask. The least successful Tiger Mask, the third, versus Ed Virag, who was an Hungarian, who I guess... It didn't really say he won major titles, but he died, so what, 39? Oh, I didn't even pay attention to Gorilla Monsoon as the ref. Thing is, a lot of these old school refs oh wow, look at him, he looks totally different, he's huge. Oh, see, I hate that so much. I gotta switch to 1P because it reverts to CP for stupid simming. God. Anyway, look at this ref, man. Gorilla Monsoon, he's gigantic. And he's not wearing a stripy shirt, he's wearing like a light purpley blue shirt. And he's got a huge gut. It's amazing. Okay, so what is the least successful Tiger Mask got going on? He's got a backhand slap thing. Oh, he's got one of these kicks. Oh, he's blocking every single one. Is that how they do it in Hungary? Wait, was it Hungary? I feel bad now because it... Wait a second. You can pause it with the start button and it doesn't pause. Oh man, I didn't know that. Yeah, he was Hungarian. Okay. Ow! Get docked. Oh shoot, he got up already. Oh wow. That's his large. I always lose these because I'm not ready. And I mash slow. I don't know how you get out of those. I didn't see that in the back. I probably should have looked for it. I forgot about it. FAQ is a little weirdly organized, but it's pretty clear once you actually find, because the pages are extremely concise and have nice illustrations. So once you find what you're looking for, it's quickly explained. Just might take a little searching around to find the right page. Ah, shoot. So that's direction plus big. Ah. That was acrobatic. He's probably got some cool post moves. Ah! Whoa. Was that a heavy? Or a small plus medium? Super heavy? I don't know what... There is... Oh my gosh! Oh, there is something that the FAQ called like super heavy move, but it was like this totally different thing. What was that? Maybe some kind of like apron move or something. There's all these little situational things you can do, like throwing people out onto the apron, throwing people through the ropes, springing off the top rope to somebody outside or inside the ring, which is also done with the big button for the most part, I think. I reckon Ed Virag. Oh. Whoa. Ah, dang it. That was not what I meant to do at all. Whip? No. Whip again? No. Oh, come on. I can't believe he got away with that. Shoot, why am I not landing that kick? Ah. This should give him something to think about in about 10 minutes. Tiger masks are fun, they're so fast. Ah. What's his finisher? Jump from post is a specialty or whatever. Post big, specialty. Standing big, okay. Side, rolling soul butt. Finisher is back grapple, big, side. Tiger suplex. So to do a back grapple, you have to get him stunned. And like the FAQ says, and standing. And the FAQ says that happens a lot when they stand up from a big grapple, but you can also stand them up manually, of course, like that, and try to get a back grapple, but he's not worn down nearly enough, so I'm not going to be able to do back grapple. I mean, so, you know, these finishers, of course, seem mainly set up to be things you can only pull off on a opponent that you've worn down. Kabam! I think that's a small plus medium. That's what I was mashing anyway. It's the second time I've done that. Oh yeah. No, he doesn't have a... Wow. I wonder if you get like extra points or two. Ah, shoot. Oh yeah, so you dodge by hitting the 3D walk button, aka the Oh yeah, the 3D walk button, aka the drag button, I guess. AKA the not breathe shoulder button, because there's only 2 shoulder buttons you need to use in this, which is handy. Which is kind of what came along in the Dreamcast, because the Dreamcast only had 2 shoulder buttons. Whereas in G, before that, you had like, I think it used at least 3 of the shoulder buttons on the PS1. I want to do some post moves. I gotta start trying to position. Hey, Gorilla. I gotta get him in position for some post moves. Maybe I could throw him into the post at this point. Yeah! Oh, that was interesting. Oh, it didn't work. I was holding medium. There's also something like... That's not working. That was some kind of springboard thing, right? Oh. So you can springboard... Oh, wow, he's got some range. So you can hold medium to run... Oh, that's holding big. Okay, that's probably not helping me. Okay, yeah, medium automatically pops off, so that's against an unoccupied post. I don't know. That would be hard to land. That, I mean... Well, I mistimed that. I didn't know what to do. Or what it would do. Come on. Ooh. Oh shoot, what? Ah. I don't know, I can't whip it. Why am I so bad at landing these? Okay, I think that hit him. Oh, shoot. So wait, that's like a back grapple big. Do I have to do like a grapple input there? Oh, that was a light. This is a... I'm not sure how to do this one. That's not a button. I mean, it was a button, but not... Come on. Maybe... Give it up. Oh! Ah! Whoa. Alright. Man, he can't... I finally did a... submission on him and he just tapped right out. So I didn't get to try his big side back grapple finisher. Just an old sleeper hold got him. Anyway, this is pretty much exactly what I was hoping for. This is awesome. And I don't know if this makes I mean, we can check. Does this make Fire Pro Returns obsolete to me? I mean, each one has slightly different flavor to it, you know? So it doesn't really have to make anything obsolete, particularly because all of these Fire Pros are slightly different. Let's skip that and just get in here.